So the action is coming thick and fast as usual here. You're watching the WTT Contender Tunis 2025. I'm your commentator, Fraser Riley. Honoured as always to be joining you. And I'm so excited for our first singles match of the day here on Table 1. It's going to be a clash of defence versus attack, and one of the very, very best defenders in the business, Hitomi Sato of Japan, against another one of our young Chinese players here, YANYUTONG, a lefty. Should be a mouth-watering clash. I'll begin by introducing Hitomi Sato, who is 27 years of age, 42 in the world. The highest that she's been ranked was 9 back in 2017. Her and Honoka Hashimoto won the WTT finals in Fukuoka. What an incredible event it was. They took down the likes of Sun Ying-sha and Wang Yidi en route to winning there in Japan. So she has beaten Chinese players before, Sato. And here, she's up against a young player, 17 years of age, YANYUTONG. She's ranked 364 in the world. This is only her 15th event. The highest ranked, she's been 187 a couple of years ago. Got through the qualification rounds in Taiyuan to reach the round of 32. Lost there, though, to Shi Sun Yao. Took a game. It's going to be a test of patience. It's going to be a test of variation, composure. Sato is a very, very tricky customer. It is as well, I'll mention, the first time that these two players have faced. So, as far as history goes, not much to go off between the pair. So here we go, women's singles round of 32 action. YANYUTONG of China to begin. You can just see that, the confusion. It was a high ball, but it was so backspinny. Play there from the 17-year-old. Got to try and work Sato around the table, bring her in, take her out, test the irregular transitions, test her side to side. Just like Honoka Hashimoto, Sato going for that high toss backhand serve. Only really see defenders do it, a few attackers do it, but not many. Crawls over the net there. Unreturnable for Sato. Ooh, just a little bit of kick on that shot there from Sato. Came right up the back of the ball, left it dangling in front of YANYUTONG's nose. You're just up against such a diverse portfolio of shots. Easy to feel entitled to win the rally because you're the player who has the time to play that winning shot. but there is no divine right to win. The dancing defender Sato, 5-2 in the lead. Again, some fortune for Yutong. I just think the defensive style is just so beautiful to watch. And this is, and I know I'm a little bit biased, but it's something that stands table tennis apart from tennis. Because of the spin factor of table tennis and the fact you're using rubber and not string and all the other things in terms of the setup of the sport, you just don't see as many different styles in tennis as you do in table tennis. It is just so fascinating. It's just the denial of the defender paired with the effortlessness of their style, how they glide around. It's just so artistic. It really is poetry in motion to watch. It's an elegance. There's a swanning nature to Sato. She's a modern defender, so if your touch, push play, even attack play isn't strong enough, she will swoop in to play the attack. The fact that YANYUTONG is still such a young player means, though, that she isn't quite as well equipped to face a player like Sato. So you might not see Sato attack as much. She might not have to win the match. She might just try to completely outchop YANYUTONG point by point. That said, look at the attack, comes in to set up a handful of game points. Absolutely chopped in half. More than double the points for Hitomi Sato. That was a comprehensive win. 4 minutes 30 seconds, done and dusted. She takes the first game 11-5. Talks a lot about Hitomi Sato. Let's give you some more background to YANYUTONG, our younger player, 17 years of age. She made her first senior appearance at the feeder in Bangkok a couple of years ago. Got to the round of 16. But for the most part, has been playing youth events. She won the youth contender Vladislavovo that year. Only played one event this season, and that was at the Contender in Taiyuan, where she lost in the round of 32 in women's singles and lost in the quarters of women's doubles and mixed doubles. So we've not seen barely anything of her. A stark contrast to Hitomi Sato. Sato has played 3 events this season. 2 feeders in Otochets and the feeder in Havarov. So this is the first Contender event of the season. It's the 3rd Contender of the season. And why not? I mean, I'm not especially sure on how it works when you play for Japan. You see players that you've never seen before for Japan play at the feeder level. But Sato's an established player. She's battle-hardened. She's decorated. And that win in women's doubles in Fukuoka proved that it does take something different to be the very, very, very best if you're not a Chinese player. Fascinated to see who Japan have selected for women's singles at the World Championships next month in Doha. Just to back up what I was saying, just look back to the recent contender in Taiyuan. Honoka Hashimoto won without dropping a single game. First player to ever win a contender without dropping a game, Hashimoto. And she's a chopper as well. So it is an interesting talking point. Defence may be endangered, but I wouldn't say it's going out of fashion. I wouldn't say that it's less effective than what it used to be. Still dazzles to this day. And Sato's dazzling here, 6-1. This is glorious. Sky lobs from Sato. Skyscrapers, it's still with it. She gets back the edge even. It's the rally of the day so far. Sato. She's still alive. No way. Oh my goodness me. Yanyutong. I'm surprised the shoulder hasn't come out of a socket. That is absolute insanity. Wow. Even though Yanyutong won the rally, the fact that it took so many world-class shots has still struck a chord of concern. It is physically knackering. Mentally knackering as well. It is just chopped in half again. It is butchered with backspin. Best thing you can do sometimes with your touch or your push is just completely open your racket and let the spin do its thing. Well, Yanyutong hasn't even played a particularly bad game. She's just up against one of the best to do it. Sato swiping her opponent aside, 11-3. Incredible, simply jaw-dropping table tennis from the ever-athletic Hitomi Sato. She is a walking highlight reel, the Japanese chopper. Let's see what happens next. This is a treat, isn't it? Oh, she's at it again. It's nice to see a female coach in the corner there. You barely ever see that in the Chinese national team. I'd love to find her name. If any of you know, please let me know in the chat. Just take a little look over there. Never gets old watching the mind-boggling, rhythm-breaking chopper at it. It's not only the style of Sato and Honoka Hashimoto that causes issues for the Chinese players, but it's their approach. I think it takes a certain type of person to become a defender of this level. Quite an open-minded person. Usually, from my experience of playing table tennis, getting to know people who play, it's the deep thinkers that become the choppers. There's a wisdom to them that can be unmatched at times. And that very wisdom is causing issues again here for YANYUTONG, who trails and now calls the timeout. Just looking at the draw for a second, the winner of this match will face either Wang Yuan, one of the only attackers to use the high toss backhand serve, who's up against Satsuki Odo, the third seed who you expect will win that match. Would be fascinating to see Sato take on Odo. Odo, the first non-Chinese player to win a Champions event. She won it in Montpellier last season, beating Miwa Haramoto in the final. Quite an intimidating serve to come up against the high toss backhand serve. You've got to keep your eyes on the contact point. You don't want to follow the entire flight of the ball. And look at this, how fast it came into YANYUTONG's crossover point. She was just rooted there, the 17-year-old. Didn't expect that. I think the base of YANYUTONG is good. I think that the way she meets the ball is correct. But I feel as though she wants to maybe try and stabilise with her free arm a little bit more. It's funny with table tennis players, you get such asymmetry with some players' bodies. The playing arm is so much more defined than the free arm, but it's good to have a little bit of symmetry. just to get that balance, that equilibrium. YANYUTONG just looking a little bit flat-footed, but I guess the last two games have really worn her down energy-wise. Sato just seemingly unflappable. Wow, the recovery there, that was incredible. Oh, Sato just guiding, gliding and providing some mesmerising play, and it's 5 match points. First time of asking, that's all she wrote. Sato, with the customary nod of respect, advances through to the round of 16 here. Will she face her teammate Satsuki Odo? That is one potentially to look